Hello, this is day 1 of teaching Truman to fetch. Visit thetrainedparrotblog.com for more information. The way I'm going to be teaching Truman to fetch, I'm going to let him hold this ball, and I'm going to hold the cup underneath and let him drop it into it, and then I'll reward him. He doesn't know that this is what I'm trying to get him to do yet, but eventually I'll stop rewarding him when he drops it not in the cup, and I will reward him when he drops it in the cup, so that's how he's going to learn that that's what I want from him. Hey Truman, look at this ball. Wow, look at that. Hang on to that. Truman. Just going to hold his cup under the ball so when he drops it, I'm going to catch it, and then I can reward him. Good boy, Truman. Very good. Good boy, Truman. Very good. I'm starting out with a very large bowl, so there's less chance that he can miss, but as we progress, I'm going to work down to a smaller bowl. Very good, Truman. Good boy. Truman, fetch. Good boy, Truman. Very fetch. Right now, Truman just wants to play with the ball, but he's going to start learning that when he starts dropping into the cup, he's going to get his treat. Good boy. A good thing about using a round ball for teaching fetch, not only does it give them extra holes to grip the ball by, but it's slippery, so it's more likely they'll drop it sooner. Give them a piece of wood or something else, they'll be chewing it for 10-20 minutes before they'll drop it and give it back to you. Fetch. I ignore Truman if he drops the ball not into the cup. I'm going to try again. Fetch. Truman, fetch. Kili, fetch. Good bird, Kili. Very good. Truman, you watching what you gotta do? Change the objects around, so when he gets too much interest in a certain object, I'm gonna change it to something else, or if he loses interest, just the same. He was getting too interested in the ball, he was getting good at holding it, so I want to give him something different so he'll end up dropping it. Fetch. Right now the main goal is to get him used to the fact that he's got to hold an object, but when presented with the ball, to drop it. Good boy. And fetch. He almost got it, but he missed the bowl, so he can't get a treat for that. And fetch. Good boy, Truman. Very good. Good job. This is day 2 of teaching Truman how to fetch. Fetch. Good boy. Looks like Truman forgot that he has to drop the ball in the cup, but we're going to work on that. Truman, fetch. Good boy, Truman. Very good. This is session 3 of teaching Truman how to fetch. Truman, fetch. Fetch. Truman, fetch. Fetch. Good boy, Truman. Very good. Truman, fetch. Truman, fetch. Good boy, Truman. Very good. I'm starting to see a positive reaction from Truman as he's actually making steps to pick up the object and also making steps in the direction of the bowl to drop the quarter into the bowl. So he's definitely starting to figure out that he's got to hold it and that the bowl is where it has to end up. Now his motivation to drop the object is varied because sometimes he just prefers to play with it. But we're going to work on that, and as long as he wants the treat more than to play with the object, he'll get better at fetch. So as long as I let him handle these objects more and more, he'll get bored of them, and he'll prefer to fetch them into the bowl so he can get his treat. Truman, fetch. Wave! Good boy. Sometimes I mix up old tricks along with new ones to keep him focused, and it also helps me gauge his motivation. If he starts performing poorly on new tricks and old tricks, it means he's not motivated. If he's only performing poorly on the new trick, but he still performs the old ones eagerly, then it means that maybe he's not understanding something that I want him to do. Fetch. Truman, fetch. Hey, fetch. 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 Good boy. I'm introducing some differential reinforcement for Truman. What I'm doing is, he likes to play with the ball, but he likes to chew a walnut shell even more. So what I'm doing is I'm tempting him to drop the ball and give up the fun of playing with it into the bowl in return for a walnut shell, which is even more fun to play with. So what I'm using is differential reinforcement to have him give up the toy that he already enjoys for an even better toy. Good boy, very good. Did a bit of a change-up of direction there, but he still overgamed that and followed the bowl and dropped the coin specifically in the bowl. He's clearly learning what to do here. Good boy. I can see Truman following the bowl to drop the coin in, so I'm much more convinced that he knows what I'm trying to get him to do, that I want him to fetch the coin and carry it to the bowl.